Warning. This show contains content that might make you laugh. If you're offended, them boys want you to know that they're sorry. Hell, who am I kidding? Them boys don't care about nothing. Enjoy the show, folks.
Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Last Slice podcast. It's your boy, Jimbo the Kid. I'm joined by Trillboy.
Yo, what's going on, internet?
And unfortunately, Bodega Cat is not with us today. He had a surgery removing an infectious tooth.
Yeah, we had to take him to the vet.
Yeah, we had to take him to the vet. Hopefully, he gets better today. He was icing his face a little bit. The drugs wore off. But yeah, we wish him a speedy recovery. Today, right now, we are literally an hour away from the Super Bowl with the LA Rams and the Bengals.
Yes, sir.
So what's your predictions for this game?
For this game?
For this game. Who do you think's gonna be the victor?
I have a feeling it might be a high-scoring game. It might be 30-plus points for each team.
Ooh.
Definitely going to be a lot of passing going on and whatnot. Both quarterbacks are like well known for like throwing bombs and just keep the passing yards going and whatnot. And I don't know. I got my money on the Bengals, bro.
I haven't followed football. I'm not gonna lie and sit here and I am very. I'm a huge Giants fan, but once the Giants are not even contenders, I don't even care about football at this point. But I'm gonna go with the Bengals based off of Joe Burrow's drip. Yes, you heard it here first. Yes. My man, he has been drippy the past couple of games. My man was wearing a turtleneck, iced out chain, Cartier glasses. He showed up today looking mad swaggy, bro, with the LA hat on. He still has the Cartier sunglasses on because you know the deal. He knows the deal. He knows what he's doing. And
man's a drip god in the NFL right now.
Yeah, bro. He belongs. My man stepped up and he's like, "Yo, we out here." Did you see his fit?
What?
When he walked into the tunnel today?
No.
Oh my goodness, bro. He's out here, dude.
Hold on.
I don't know. I don't think it's not that. He was wearing a full blown suit, but that's the drip that I'm talking about.
That's drippy.
That's why I want this man to win.
Where was it on? Was it on Instagram or?
I think ESPN or the Super Bowl fit. Yeah, somebody posted a video up. They already got. Look, no, bro, he is fuego, son.
Nah.
You can't lie. This is the man that I want to win right here.
Nah.
The confidence level is through the roof on this one.
Nah, that's crazy. Homeboy came in with the whole drip.
Bro.
He got the hat and everything.
Look at, he's wearing the Dior's, bro.
Dior Jordans, the lows. Oh my God.
You can't, look at swag, bro. Confidence level is out there, bro.
What suit is that?
I don't know, but I want it. I know that.
That's a nice suit. With the black underneath?
Yeah.
What kind of glasses is he wearing?
The Dior's, bro.
Is that
not
what
the
it
Dior's,
is?
I'm sorry, the Cartiers. He's got the Cartiers on still. He ain't getting rid of those.
AirPods.
With the AirPods, bro. He looks like LeBron showing up to a finals. That's what he looks.
That's
he's
the
like
outfit of champions, right?
That really is. When you see that outfit, you think champion.
Yes.
You think this guy's? I'm going all the way.
You
can't stop me.
Hands down. That is the outfit of champions right there, bro. That is drippy. Drippy to the max. It's crazy. Oh man.
So since the Super Bowl is happening within an hour, Trillboy, for those of you who don't know, has become a bookmaker, and so he has become the sports betting god. The guy's been on a roll. He's been showing us proof the past couple of days. He's been putting a couple of bets in with basketball. He's been winning, relatively good amount of money, not large yet. He's gonna take that to the next level.
Hopefully in a couple hours.
In a couple hours, yeah. If he gets the payout that he's gonna get, but he just turned into Howard from Uncut Gems, ladies and gentlemen. He is now Howard. He's living this lifestyle. He's my bookmaker now. I just put in a bet. But you want to explain the bet you put in earlier?
So yeah, this is the bet that I had from what was it? Earlier this week, I think I put it together, or from last weekend. So pretty much the bet is we have a 5-leg parlay. In that 5-leg parlay, we have on the money line, we have the Bengals winning. We have Joe Burrow passing over 229 yards for this game. Anytime scorer, Cooper Kupp. Anytime scorer, Odell Beckham. And anytime scorer, Jamar Chase. That's the 5-leg parlay. Earlier this week, I saw, because I was going to play with...
You saw what? You hear how he sounds? The guy saw. He's seeing things. He had dreams, people, dreams of what he saw. He saw the slip. He saw the numbers, and he calculated. He's like Zach Galifianakis in The Hangover. He's That's you. That literally is
bro.
You were just out here.
No, but literally, that's how I go about my like NBA bets. I'm like, literally, I'm on the computer calculating, looking at all the stats and whatnot.
See, the NBA bets is definitely you, because you definitely know.
Oh, I have that locked
way
down.
more NBA than I would. So when you were showing me the numbers, I was lost. I was like, I don't even know what this is right now. Yeah.
Nah, NBA, I got that shit.
Do you want to explain the bets that you placed previously that had relatively good payouts?
So the one really good payout was the 1,500 that I hit. Hold on, let me break out the phone real quick and get on the DraftKings. You know,
Trillboy might need help by next year. He might need help. I mean, he's been doing small bets and then getting paid out relatively good, and then now it's getting to bigger and bigger. So next year he might be a millionaire. Next year he might not be.
So I that night I had a 3-leg parlay. So that 3-leg parlay had to be the Raptors -7. So pretty much with that one, the Raptors had to win by 7 or more points against the Houston Rockets. The other one was with the Miami Heat versus the Pelicans. Miami Heat -4.5, which means the Miami Heat had to win essentially by 5 points or more against the Pelicans. And then I miraculously came up with this crazy third last pick for the parlay.
No, you know what that was? You
What?
saw it. You seen it.
Yeah, I kind of seen it. Like,
He's seen it, bro. The guy is becoming the Kanye West of betting, bro. He's a sports book genius.
because I saw the matchup, I was like, okay, this could go any way right now. It was the Knicks versus the Warriors. Me, as a big, huge Knicks fan for many years, I know how they are. They'll bring you up, and then right at the end, they'll bring you right back down and whatnot. So I saw that they were playing the Warriors, and lately the Warriors have been playing like shit for like, I think 2 weeks or something like that. And Stephon Curry, he had a like a drought. He wasn't playing too good lately. His numbers haven't been hitting and whatnot. So I put on the money line. I was like, you know what? I'm going to go with my boys. I'm going to go with the Knicks on this one. That one was a plus 340. That shot my fucking bet all the way up to the $1,500. I was watching that game the whole time. I was like, bro, the Knicks are winning.
Yeah.
The Knicks are winning.
Yeah.
Then, of course, the third quarter comes. They fuck it all up. They lose the lead. They blow like a 10-point lead or whatever. Then you're getting into the fourth quarter. This shit is going back and forth. Shootout, defense, all that. And then it came down to this one last play. I think the Warriors tied it up, or they were up by 1. Then the Knicks scored a basket, and they made it a 1-point game. At the end, guess who had the ball? And I was shitting bricks when he shot. And I thought, I was like, this is it.
Yeah.
It's game over.
Yeah.
Klay Thompson.
Damn.
At the 3-point line.
Yeah,
I was like,
That's the worst.
That's instant.
Yeah.
I was like, that's water.
Yeah.
And it hit the rim and bounced off, and the game was over. I was like,
No way.
fucking way this just happened. Bro, I was in shock. I was like literally live streaming too on Twitch and whatnot, doing the live bets.
Yeah.
And
Did you clip it?
I was in shock. No, I gotta clip
gotta
it.
clip that,
I gotta
right?
clip it and stuff. But bro, I was in shock. Everyone was in chat was like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
Yeah.
bro, it was crazy. Like, I just went with my gut. I was like, yo, my boys got this. They're gonna get this.
Yeah.
And I went and I picked them. And I only put in what the hell was that? I think it was like it was only $100.
Yeah.
That was it.
Well, it was like the guy who hit for $250,000 that put in the pick for the $20 free bet off of DraftKings, and I think it was like the money line or the exact score.
The exact score
for both games.
Yeah.
And hit. That's pretty impressive.
And
That's
he came
like
out with what, $500,000?
$500,000 on $20 bet on
That's
an
wild,
exact score.
No, that's wild.
So now, are you gonna start doing a show of sports picks? You should.
I don't know.
Especially for basketball.
We'll see what happens tonight. If I hit tonight,
If you
then
hit,
yeah.
all right, explain your
We'll-
picks, and then I'll explain my picks for tonight. What's your picks for tonight?
So
right now?
the picks is that we have the Bengals the money line. We have Joe Burrow passing over 229 yards. Jamar Chase anytime scorer. Odell Beckham anytime scorer, and Cooper Kupp anytime scorer for tonight.
Yeah, and mine's kind of similar to you. I'm not a big bet guy, but this is pretty interesting, especially if I hit. So what I have right now is same game parlay, 4 picks. I have Cooper Kupp anytime touchdown, over 229 for Joe Burrow passing yards, Cincinnati Bengals money line, and Joe Burrow anytime touchdown scorer. Passing TDs are not included, so he has to rush in, which is probably. We'll see what happens, right? It's a bet. You just take a chance. So it is $125 for a $5,000 payout. So that's not that bad. That's a low. I'm not a big time gambler like Trillboy Bets over here, but
Trillboy Bets.
that should be your new. You should come out
Another
with a show.
alias.
Just explain. Yeah,
Trillboy
that's your alias.
Bets.
You are Howard, bro. You are now Howard. You turned into Howard. You really did from Uncut Gems.
Did you see my my Instagram story from last night?
No, I didn't.
It was Howard going like
Oh,
this. And I
no.
was like, mood.
Yeah, this is you. That is your God now.
Oh my God. Hold on.
You're living your life like that now. That's pretty funny.
I was like, bro, yo, I am the living Howard right now. This is crazy.
Oh boy, that is you. That is you. You morphed into him. But what's crazy is that I'm not big into betting, but there are people who throw in a lot of money. I was actually going to take one of the bets of the color of the the Gatorade that's going to be splashed on the coach at the end of the game, because I always figured that those are pretty funny bets to do.
Yeah.
That just to see what happens. And, if you hit, you hit.
Bro, they had one crazy one. It was like if an octopus appeared. But then I was watching.
An octopus.
Yeah, I thought it was a legit octopus, but I was watching the MSG betting show that they have now with DraftKings that they air right before any of the basketball games, and they were talking about it. They were like, yeah, this wild crazy bet. They were talking about all the crazy bets. And then they brought up the octopus one. They were like, yeah, we saw this one on the bet slip. It was like, will an octopus appear? And I was like, are they talking about a real life fucking octopus or a mascot octopus or something?
Yeah.
They broke it down. So they were like, no, it's not a real octopus. It's when a wide receiver scores a touchdown and the team goes for a 2-point conversion, that same receiver has to make that touchdown in the 2-point conversion.
Oh, okay.
That's
So
what
that's
it's
what it's
called.
called.
It's a term.
So it's the receiver scores a touchdown. Instead of them doing it on a field goal, they have to do a 2-point, and then he has to score. Damn. So that
same
payout
receiver.
has to be fucking crazy, because that's so rare.
Bro,
There was
it's
one
crazy.
year. There was one year during the Super Bowl where somebody bet in Vegas. I think it was like $1,000 bet.
Yeah.
And he betted that the first quarter is going to have a safety. You know how rare that
safety?
bet is?
That's
Safety.
rare,
And I
bro.
forgot what the teams were, but it was a safety in the first quarter, and he won the bet.
See the octopus one. plus 1,200.
Yeah, that's insane. That's insane.
Crazy.
You know what? In sports, this is what so great about sports. Anything can happen. Anything. It's the most rare thing that could, you put in $1,000. What's $1,000? For some people, could afford
crazy.
it. But yeah, it's pretty interesting that now New York has legalized sports books betting, which is I can do it because I live in New York and tri-state area could do it. So it's pretty cool.
Yeah,
the way they do it.
Yeah, it's finally great that New York is able to do it now and stuff. It's been like a long time coming. New Jersey's been doing it for what, a couple of years already or something like that. But always with New York, like anything, I guess, like the surrounding tri-state area states do, New York's always quick to follow up right after and stuff. So
let's see what happens.
Yeah,
should be fun. I can't wait to watch the halftime show.
That's gonna be epic.
That looks pretty dope.
That's gonna be dope.
Supposedly there's like surprise guests that are gonna be showing up and stuff.
Tupac.
Yeah, I hope the hologram Tupac.
The hologram.
If he pops up hologram, bro, I'm going home. I'm like,
hologram Tupac 2.0.
I'm out of here, man. I don't want to deal with this.
The upgraded version. He's definitely coming.
But it's pretty cool. LA. I mean, it's Tom Brady's not in. He's the GOAT. Will always be the GOAT. But it's the first Super Bowl where we can be like, all right, no Mahomes, no Brady. Now it's like, all right, we have Matt Stafford, who been a top tier quarterback, and he has his chance now. Yeah. And we're out here like, the Bengals because we want Joe Burrow because of the drip.
No, but it's just crazy though.
He's got the confidence.
It's his second year in the NFL.
Yeah.
That's
he's good. He's solid. About. He's a solid quarterback.
It's wild to think about.
What's crazy is that these young quarterbacks are coming up straight out of college, and they're playing different ball than normal football that we've been seeing the past couple of years. These guys can do it. They can run. They can throw. Their accuracy. They're fast. So let's see what happens. Joe Burrow, I always thought Mahomes was great. Him, Mahomes, Jackson.
I think is definitely going to be maybe the next Tom Brady-ish quarterback in the league for the years to come and whatnot.
Yeah. You know what I could do without?
Who?
Mahomes' brother.
Who's his Mahomes' brother?
Jackson Mahomes.
Oh,
do you know about him?
No,
the TikTok kid.
Oh, I heard some stuff about it,
bro. That kid is ridiculous, man.
What did he do? What did he do?
So there was I think last year or 2 years ago, he was like dancing on one of the memorials for on Washington Redskins. What's the let me pull up the story. So
in DC. Yeah, because I didn't know about that.
Yeah, so Jackson Mahomes was dancing on Sean Taylor's memorial. When they were playing. Mahomes were upset fans after dancing on memorial logo of late Sean Taylor at FedEx Field, Washington. The 21-year-old, who was well known on TikTok, received immense backlash online for his actions. Following that, Jackson Mahomes went on to apologize on Twitter after filming a video on the field where the Washington football team honored Taylor. Sean Taylor died, blah, blah, blah. Everybody knows recipe Sean Taylor. He was way too young. 24 years old when he was shot. That's crazy.
It's wild.
Wow. So he got in trouble for that.
Yeah.
And then he also got in trouble for going into a restaurant and complaining about the service, and the restaurant clapped back, I think, on Twitter. Explaining the whole situation. Didn't make him look good. Just an entitled little twat,
God. Oh, God.
But we can deal without him. Mahomes' fiance, because they're all, into the internet. They're all flashy and stuff, so we can deal without them. Now we have two solid teams. Odell Beckham Jr., bro.
Yeah, I'm kind of hyped that he finally made it to the Super Bowl. Like, I was hoping maybe us, when we had him, we would have went to the Super Bowl. We made it to the playoffs that 1 year, but got knocked out that first round. But I'm happy for the man. Like, he's there. He's on the greatest stage right now for football.
And I happily disagree. I happily disagree that you are excited for him. I am not. I really am not.
He's a part of that damn curse that we have right now.
I hope he does not win, honestly. I'm not an OBJ hater by any means. I was a big Odell Beckham Jr. fan. I just didn't like the way he was turning with all the fame. He had the one catch, the infamous one catch, and then, never really did anything with the Giants.
Yeah.
You know, and he was
Always
going
getting
out.
drama
I
shit.
just didn't like the fact that the players a week before Super Bowl, they're out here in Miami on a yacht, just chilling, partying, not taking things seriously, and he literally got the fame into his head. It had to take the Giants to release him, Browns to pick him up, Browns to release him, I believe, and then he went to L.A. That's why he's in L.A. From the Browns. So he had to get humbled, and he got humbled real quick. So that's why he's like tunnel vision.
Yeah.
Big, like I said, I'm a fan of him. If he does win, okay, but I'm not gonna say I'm happy that he's there.
Yeah.
Because the Giants suck.
Yeah, I was like, man, he's part of that damn curse with them being on the yacht. All of them. I was like, fuck.
Yeah, I'm salty. You're right. I am salty. I'm a salty hater right now that he's there. And hopefully, let's see what happens. Let's see the Giants next year.
Hopefully, I don't know.
Hopefully, something we manage to get somewhere. I'm not saying the Super Bowl, but it would be nice to be playoff contenders again because we haven't been in years.
Yeah. Some of the changes, too, right now, they seem a little promising and whatnot. We got, what is it, the Bills, what was it, offensive coach now as our head coach?
Yeah, I think the offensive coordinator or something like that. And then we got
we got the offensive coach for the Chiefs.
Yeah, there you go.
We got him.
And
defense, who do we get? Or was it the same dude that we've been having?
I'm not sure. I really haven't been. Like I said, once the Giants are not even, I don't even care about the stories anymore.
I'm just glad they just cleaned out house.
They had no choice.
They cleaned out house. Like, you just had to. This dude, Gettleman, wasn't doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
He went through how many head coaches? Like 2 or 3?
A lot. Once Tom Coughlin left, it was downhill from there.
Yeah. It was like 3 coaches that we've went through. And I was just like, nah, man, you're not doing it. He was smart. He retired right before.
Yeah. You know what's going to be funny, man, when we release this on Tuesday? You know?
Yeah.
And we're all like, happy and shit, and then we're going to lose like shit ton of money.
Stop it.
That's going to be
Stop
hysterical. People are going to be laughing like, oh, these guys are so wrong.
No.
And usually we are. 90% we don't know what the hell we're talking about half the time. So, you know what? Embrace it, people. Embrace that
don't take our betting advice.
Yeah.
Financial advice.
We're not financial advisors.
With the NFTs and all that. No.
Oh, boy. Man.
Oh, man.
Let's see. What do we have here? Oh, let's get into games. Apex Legends, what do you think? New season.
Oh, the new season? Nah, it's pretty good. It feels a little different from the past previous ones because the last 2 wasn't really a big fan of it. The 2 seasons, they were all right.
Mm-hmm.
But this seems all right. You got the new character, Maggie. She's pretty dope. Like, she has good, like, abilities and whatnot in the game. And they brought back some of the guns. I noticed, too, you can't get the flatline anywhere except from the crafting station and whatnot.
I wonder
surprised
why.
me.
I wonder why they did that. That's just odd.
Probably because it was maybe a little too OP last season.
Too overpowering, right?
Kind of, because I noticed every time I picked that shit up and I comboed it with the vault, like I was getting kills left and right.
Yeah.
Instantly.
I actually won a match before getting here using the flatline with the Car 99. Is that what it is? Or the Car 98 or whatever?
That's a good matchup.
Back to back. Like there's nothing you could do with that.
Yeah. Because that's what I like to use. I like to use like the heavy weapons. I used to either I like to use the light weapon first to get those hits quicker on them and then finish them off with the heavy rounds and shit.
That's smart.
Like
that is a smart
Or
way.
you could do flip flop.
Yeah.
And whatnot with that.
That is a smart move. I played Maggie. Not a big fan of it.
No.
Nah. I thought it was going to be a little bit better. Because you have to be really close. So, like, when she shoots out, like, that harpoon thing that goes through the walls.
And it shoots out, like, the
fire.
And
it shoots out the flames. You have to be, like, relatively really close for it to even do damage. You know? Because when I was playing today, somebody hit, like, with that specialty.
Yeah.
Went through the wall, and I was in the corner just waiting it out.
Oh shit!
Like literally,
so it doesn't have like a wide spread.
It doesn't, no, not at all. And I was pretty close. I was like, oh, I'm fucked. But while I was sitting there, I wasn't getting injured at all. And I was like, wow, I'm pretty close to this thing.
I think it's the best to use when like a Jibby puts up his bubble.
Yeah,
You put it on that shit.
Yeah.
Because then they're
have no
forced
choice
to
but to
leave that bubble.
yeah, because you can't throw grenades or anything when they're in that bubble.
Can't do shit.
And the ball, the ball is pretty,
But what does the ball do really?
So it explodes and it has a wide spread, but then when it explodes, it lands these like little
the
speed boosters.
markers, yeah.
So you can go diagonally and then you can go. So also too, you can use a shotgun with her, which makes her run faster.
Yeah.
So on top of the speed booster that ball leaves on the ground, you can go fast with the shotgun and then start laying people out. But then again, it's like you're gonna beat your teammates there and you're gonna get wiped out.
Yeah,
if you get too close to those people.
but the teammates could jump on those.
They could do that too, yeah.
Do that too. and stuff
But
like that.
more likely than not, they're not really, unless you're
Yeah.
playing in a team, you could be like,
Yeah.
yo, I'm going to go straight forward.
Yeah.
You know?
And whatnot.
Which, that's another problem with the game is that people just really suck.
Yeah.
Like, they just don't know how to play.
It's terrible. It's
Like,
terrible.
I tried to play ranked this morning, but it was early in the morning time, so not that many people, I guess, were playing ranked.
Yeah.
So I was waiting for a long time because I wanted to start playing ranked so I could play with people who know how to play and they're taking it serious because it's ranked.
Yeah.
You know? But publicly, man, some of these people just make me
public
laugh,
matches, bro,
They just make me
crazy.
laugh. They
It's
just,
crazy.
you know, like you drop in and then they'll run to the firefight by themselves, get into an engagement with another team. And it's just like, do you not know how ratio works? How like 3 against 1 is not going to work in your favor at all?
Yeah. And you gotta like at least dedicate like some time when you first drop to get some loot.
Yeah. Yeah,
gotta loot up.
let the guys start looting and then be like, all right, you know, and that's why that game is meant to be played with the team. People who are communicating with each other. Because other than that, if you're playing publicly, good luck, man.
Yeah, there's no
You
real
already know.
communication unless like the 2 other teammates that you're playing with are really really good and you play off of that. Then yeah, it's all right. But then just regular Joe Schmoes on there, you're gonna get blasted.
Yeah.
real quick.
Yeah.
And whatnot.
Yeah, definitely going to play ranked, see how that works out. Hopefully.
Yeah, I played rank like a couple times in the earlier seasons. I haven't really touched rank in a while and stuff like that. Used to play it. I think the highest I got on there was platinum, I think, or something like that. Something. But
That sounds good.
it's like 3rd or 4th tier or something like that. It's like right before I think diamond.
And diamond's hard to get, right?
Diamond and up, that's you're pretty good at the game.
Yeah.
You solid.
Yeah, I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
I'm going to be that guy. I'm going to try to get there. You know what it is? Because it's frustrating when you're playing and people just like, they just don't know how to play at all. Like, at least when we play, we always get top 5. We're always there.
Yeah.
But when you're playing, it's just like you can't even make it past the initial jump because guys are just like, they start getting into a firefight and they're like, oh my God, I gotta go.
Yeah.
They'll leave you. And then one guy's on 1.
Yep.
And you're like, you know, and you're not talking to them, so they don't know what's going on, and they just completely leave you. The team just completely wipes you out,
Yeah.
and now it's 1-on-3.
And then it's like crazy too, because now you're having all the players from Call of Duty coming over to Apex, and they really don't know what the hell the game is all about and whatnot. Like, yeah, they know it's a battle royale, it's a first person shooter, this and that, but it's a completely different animal from Warzone. Definitely different.
It's a shit show.
It's
It
definitely
could
different.
be a shit show. Like,
It is.
also too, the spacing of the teams. I feel like now, like players are just like firefight. I'm going towards it because they're even today and yesterday when I was playing, it's like you're in engagement with another team. You wipe them out. Then you got another one. You wipe them out. Then you get another one. Then you wipe them out.
Yeah.
And it's like, yo, how many teams am I going to keep fighting? Like, there was one match, bro, we got to like 2nd place.
Yeah.
That's all we were doing. We were versing other teams, and we were dropping them.
Holy
I got out of that game with 8 kills and like 10 knockdowns. Like, that's the level of like, yo, we were like just turning around. I'm just chucking grenades. I had no idea who I was fighting.
That's OD. Yeah, it gets crazy on Apex now. Like, I feel like in the early seasons, it was never really like that.
What's up, Last Slice listeners? It's Skaggs from the Two Doomed Men podcast. If you enjoy the Doughboy Show, you should also check out ours, where the captain and I discuss and debate politics, news, and culture with a skeptical but open mind. We also review beers, movies, TV shows, and other cool stuff. You can find the Two Doomed Men podcast on all the major platforms and on all forms of social media. Just search Two Doomed Men or go to linktree.com/2doomedmen. Thanks, and now let's get back to the show.
Now it's just like all out chaos, like in one area. Like when you first drop, like it's just you have multiple, like maybe 5 teams just going at it and whatnot, just going nuts and shit. So like it's pretty crazy now in Apex. So, like,
yeah, it's nuts, and like I hope they can just like I don't know how you would try to manage to remove that though. Like how to space out the teams and shit.
they try to with that new map, the last one.
Yeah,
it's huge, but it still happens.
Yeah, like they just come up out of nowhere, bro. Like
It still
yesterday was like the Alamo. We literally were in just this little area, and I was playing Bangalore, and I just remember just like hit Q, smoke. So like we can just like run around it, smoke, and we were dropping these teams, dude. Like I said, I had like eight kills, 11 knockdowns, and another guy had like fucking 14 kills. Like we were just literally just going around trying to like, all right, what the fuck is going? Like when we stopped and started like healing up, then all of a sudden another swarm team came. They're fighting another team, and then we're hiding. We're like, oh, we can't engage right now because we're healing up. And all of a sudden, one guy manages to like run by and go like, oh, okay, and then just start shooting us. And we're like, yo, we can't even get to break.
Jesus Christ!
And we almost won, but then again, it's that one team that went through the whole game just looting. We just showed up. It's like, all right, let's go. We're in this now, and then fuck us up because we didn't have that much heals.
That game is the definition of third partying. Like it's crazy
to a different level.
It's crazy. Like you could be fighting a team, and then all of a sudden, like, oh, another team joins in. They're like, bro, I'm trying to like fucking take out this dude, and I have someone else like on the other side trying to fucking take me out. I'm like, yo, this is fucking crazy.
Yeah, it's like the third party to a third party. You'll have one team sitting there attacking one team, and then you have another team that's sniping.
Oh,
and
that's
as they're
the
sniping
worst.
that team,
That's
then
the
all
worst.
of a sudden another team comes and starts swiping them, and it's just like, whoa, what's going on? And then all of a sudden you have to like manage to try to run away, but then while you're running away, you run into another team, and it's like, oh, everybody's here in a gunfight.
It's wild, bro. Like it's nuts.
It's the Wild Wild West. You're like, oh, of course this is what happened. And that's the worst part is when you're running, you run into a fucking team, and you just finished taking down another team.
Yep.
And you're like, and if you haven't played Apex Legends, it is really hard to get kills in that game. Really hard. You have to know how to play the character, and you have to know how to play the game to get one kill. So, and you have to know how to take out the team itself. You have to. It's a lot of maneuvering, being tactile and stuff. But man, it just causes so big of a headache, man. Trying to figure out like what you're doing wrong. But when you're on a public server and you're playing with people who are just like, you know, and then you get those kids who just get in and they just don't care.
Yeah,
they just don't care. And it's just like, yo, dude, I want to win, bro.
Yeah.
Like I don't know what you're doing. I want to win. And pretty funny.
That game gives me my stress levels to a whole nother level.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
crazy.
Did you hear about this? Battlefield 2042, 60,000 Battlefield 2042 players have petitioned for their money back.
Oh yeah, I heard about it.
Isn't that wild? That is a lot.
Yeah, a lot of people were disappointed with this game.
Do you think that they're going to pay out?
I don't know. Cyberpunk did it and whatnot. I think didn't they with the PlayStation?
I know they've removed it from all the stores.
Yeah, something like that. I think the PlayStation users got money back or something like that. Yeah,
But 60,000 people is a lot.
that's a lot.
It's a lot of people. Because they did promise a lot of things for this game. And obviously,
I don't know. EA's gonna have to pay up then.
$70. I remember when games used to be $20.
But that's so weird though, because like, how do you go about that? Like with the new like gaming streaming things? Because I think it's on Game Pass for Xbox. You get on the Origin Game Pass thing. So like, I don't know. They probably will do it because they have those Game Passes going on. So they're still making money off of those things.
Yeah.
So I don't know. Maybe EA will probably do a payout. They'll probably pay them out.
Yeah. And then I wrote down a couple questions here for you to see like what you think about this.
Yeah.
Do you think grade A developers overpromising their consumers with games?
Yeah. It's been happening for the past couple of years.
Yeah. Recently too.
Definitely.
It's not like they'll show like these promos. They'll show like what you can do. They'll say, "Oh, you're able to do this," and it's like, okay, that sounds great. That you're able to do this with the new technology or the new next gen, platforms. But then all of a sudden you start playing the game, and you're like, "Yo, what is this?
Yep.
This is not even close to what I thought I was going to buy."
I think it all started with like Destiny. That's what I remembered because when Destiny was coming out, they were like, "Oh, you."
Oh, that is right. That was the first one or the second one?
The first one. They were going to be like, "Oh, you do this, do that, blah blah blah," and then we realized like the first game wasn't even like the full edition of the game.
Yeah,
it was just like half of it. And then when Destiny 2 came out, then it became like more of a full, fleshed out game and whatnot. And when I bought Destiny 1 and then I found out maybe a month later, I was like, wait, what? I'm like, you're telling me this game is like not complete?
Yeah.
And you just put it on a disc and just slap the box on it and just sold it?
That's it. That's all they did.
I was like, that's crazy, bro.
That's all they did. And they did it with Anthem too. Remember Anthem?
Oh, yeah.
Anthem came out and it was so repetitive.
Yeah.
It was so bad. The idea of it was cool. But the Anthem was the new, what was that called? Game called? Destiny.
Yeah.
It was the new Destiny and they had to take it off the stores.
Yep.
People were like, what the fuck is this? And it wasn't even a finished product. And I think they got in trouble. I think the developers got in trouble with
that.
that
EA too.
I think it's EA.
I think it's
it has
EA
to be
too.
EA making these promises. And that other developer for Cyberpunk 2, man, it's just crazy.
Yeah.
But I think, what do you think about this? Do you think that this is a perfect chance for indie developers to start coming up through the ranks? Because all these grade A developers are really just fucking with consumers.
They're fucking up. A lot of the big time ones, the well known ones, they're just from time to time again now. After the past couple of years, they've been screwing up. The smaller indie platform like developers, I think they're gonna be on the come up because they're coming out with solid ass games and they're like full, complete, all that, and they've been killing it. I think they're gonna be the ones that are gonna be top dog in the upcoming years.
Yeah.
And whatnot. So that's what I think. That's what's going to happen.
Yeah, like that's a lot of games coming out. All these from these indie developers are really, really solid games that have potential to keep, with updates and DLCs. They could really go somewhere with it. Like that's why the game that I play, Hell Let Loose, that I've mentioned on the show thousands of times. It started off early access, $20 to buy the game, and all of a sudden, it was the theory, the idea was there, and they were like, oh, okay, people really enjoy this immersive first-person style game where you get to work with a team, and then through the years, they just kept updating, and now it's just an absolute powerhouse. And that's what, as gamers, it's just like, yeah, we know it's not perfect, but as long as you're making the changes and you're giving what the players want, then you're going to blow up. And that's when they started going on consoles. They made it available in PCs. Nothing better than PC. But, these games really... And what's funny? I downloaded San Andreas on my iPad, the regular Grand Theft Auto.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, we used to think that this game was like the best. Like all these games, these pixelated games, and now you look how far we came with gaming. I think we got a little bit spoiled.
Yeah. Especially too now with like Unreal Engine and all that. Like they're coming out with like these crazy realistic like things now and shit. Like it's wild now. Now like even think about like games like years out from now, like what they're gonna look like.
Yeah.
It's gonna be insane. Like,
and I think our expectations are just so high at this point.
Yeah.
I
don't know, like with the game thing, like you think everything's gonna like shift to like VR?
Yes, because that's where we're headed.
Yeah, I guess with like the metaverse and all that.
But I really hope I really am not big into the AR.
Yeah, I'm not a really big fan of the VR stuff. Like it's cool and all, but like
VR, sorry.
I'm just like, just give me my damn controller and the TV.
Yeah, that's all I want.
monitor.
I don't want to live in a different world. I like being in reality.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm not trying to go full fledged like Ready Player One now. Like,
yeah, unless it's something cool. Unless it's like, hey, listen, Call of Duty, you can now play as a person, as a character that you want in a game, and you get the like one of those omnidirectional like walking and running type things.
Oh,
you ever
that-
see those?
yeah.
That would be pretty cool. And at least you're staying active too. Like
Yeah.
at least you'll be running, you'll be doing stuff,
Instead
you'll
of
be
sitting
crouching,
down and shit.
and your character will be able to do the maneuvers that you're doing.
Yeah.
I think that would be pretty cool. But other than playing baseball, playing football, imagine that. That'd be pretty cool.
That would be wild, bro. Doing Madden and VR and like the whole thing. Doing FIFA, all that.
Yeah.
That
I
should be
imagine playing GTA VR, Ready
Oh,
Player
no,
One
that's
style.
crazy, bro.
That would be insane,
That's
bro.
crazy. That would be nuts. That would
Yo.
be fucking wild.
Vice City Remastered. If they did that VR, I would be in a whole white dress shirt, white loafers. I'm in with these glasses. I'm in there. I am playing Tommy Vercetti to the max,
To the max.
and we're gonna do this. But another GTA.
Oh,
said that they're
finally
working
announced-
on it.
They finally announced that they are in development for GTA 6.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Do you think that they've started working on
I
it?
don't know.
I think they were working on it.
Didn't they say something about that a couple of years ago? Or they
There have
just
been multiple leaks about certain.
or
Something.
they just said, "Oh no, we're not even working on it yet," or something like that. Years
Yeah,
ago.
like they thought wasn't even there yet.
Oh,
But it's like yeah. But GTA 5 has been out for how many years now?
and it's still booming.
It was like 8 years.
It's still
years
booming.
ago. It really is.
They
So
came out
imagine
with
how
all these
GTA is
updates
gonna be.
and shit. It's crazy.
Imagine how GTA 6 is going to be. That's going to be insane.
That's gonna be wild. I think it's gonna be some next level shit.
I think
It
there's
has
going to
to
be
be.
multiple maps from previous games.
If they do like that route and listen to the fans, that shit's gonna be fucking one of the highest grossing games.
Yeah, and I hope so.
I think it's gonna happen.
But they have to work on. Rockstar has to really work on their online releases.
Oh yeah,
Because GTA 5, Red Dead Redemption, that's another thing. Red Dead Redemption, great story mode, great campaign. Online is like, yeah, you get to rob banks and do all this stuff
Yeah.
and rob trains. You play online and you're like, what the fuck is this?
yeah. You're
This
like,
doesn't
what
make
the
any
hell?
sense. Yeah, and then you're buying. Somebody brought up a good point. It's like you go into a store to buy a gun. The gun's valued at like $500 for the gun, and then for you to do jobs, you're getting paid $20 for the job. So it's like you got to work your ass, dude. Remember? Have you ever played Red Dead Online?
No, I haven't
All
played
right.
Red Dead Online.
So they did this moonshine run. So you create a moonshine business, and you have to start running moonshine. So in order for you to get like the highest level moonshine deal, you get paid out $100. But to get that $100, you have to travel by horse and carriage across the whole entire map to drop it off, and then you have to deal with bandits trying to steal your moonshine. So if they break a bottle, your pay is getting less.
Yeah,
So you'll get paid $100 for that payout, going halfway across to buy guns that are $400 or $500.
Jesus, that's crazy. Wasn't GTA like that too?
Yeah, they're all similar like that.
The guns were like mad expensive, but then we figured out a hack on like how to make good money. Like there were certain game types online that we used to do that would be like huge payouts and shit, and then we would just like get the money and buy our big ass cribs and shit with all the cars. Like it was wild and whatnot. But I don't know. GTA now online is pretty wild. Like they have a lot of shit. They even have like a casino. You could gamble in there.
Role playing.
All that stuff.
You could be
now.
a fucking cop.
Yeah, and the M5 servers and all that on PC. It's pretty crazy. It's wild, man.
Oh, you know what we could discuss?
What happened?
Let's discuss. And that was our topic for gaming. Sorry for the rants, but I think it's important that we talk about these developers taking advantage of gamers.
Yeah.
I really think that's this is when I talk to other people about gaming, people who have put a lot of hours into certain titles, they are frustrated that they'll promise you one thing, or when you get the game, it's like, didn't you talk about when Apex dropped, they had a skin for like $160 or $200?
What, the new one?
Yeah.
Supposedly there was like rumors that, or I think there was like a Bloodhound skin or something like that was going to be super expensive, and it was just like the armor and everything was set up just like the Predator. He had like the fucking the gun on his shoulder and everything. It was like crazy.
And you know people would have bought that.
Probably if they put it out on sale or whenever it drops, best believe everyone's gonna be buying that shit. It's just gonna be crazy.
Yeah, it's like this pay to play and charging people all this money, because that's what it is now. It's all these in-game transactions.
Yeah.
That's how they get you nowadays. But let's get into this. And I know Bodig's not here. You'll probably want to touch up on this when he comes back on. But Boba Fett.
Oh, yeah.
We haven't really talked about that.
Yeah. The season finale was this past week, right?
Yeah, this Wednesday it released. And we don't care for spoiling at all. We gave you enough fucking time, all right? We're dropping this on Tuesday.
It's almost like a week later.
Yeah. You know what? At this point, after watching Spider-Man and coming back to your apartment and seeing people literally 3 hours after the movie released,
like literally minutes after the movie just released,
spoiling.
People were already on live stream.
And TikTok, you go on TikTok and you see all this stuff. It's just like, oh, you know what? That's all out the window now. I don't mind spoiling. I'll spoil everything.
It's like, it's wild, bro.
Yeah. But what do you think about the season finale for that?
I thought it was dope. It was cool and stuff. Just to see like Boba be a little bit more of a badass and shit like that. I'm just curious to see if they're gonna do a second season or not. I don't know. I'm not sure. But
You don't think so?
I don't know. Like, where do you take the story now from that? Like, what do you go off of now?
Or how do you connect it to all the other stories?
Yeah, like, is the second season going to be him still being on Tatooine and stuff like that? Or is he going to, like, now go out to the galaxy and do other stuff? Like, I don't know. I have no clue.
There's going to probably be, like, a bigger person.
Probably.
A bigger enemy.
Yeah. Unless, like, they do some Marvel type shit and they get all these people to fight Thrawn.
Yeah.
Fight against them.
But what do you think Thrawn would fit best with? Well, let me ask you. So, Grogu had on the
Beskar?
The Beskar, yeah. What's that about?
I don't know. He didn't even have the lightsaber.
Hmm?
He didn't even have the lightsaber. So does that mean he left the Jedi ways officially?
Or do you think that he did select the lightsaber and Luke sent him to help out?
Oh, that could be too, because he was using the Force and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, it could be. I don't know.
Luke just gave him a test, and he picked the lightsaber, and then Luke gave him the Beskar.
I think this was like the beginning point of like maybe Luke changing the ways of the Jedi. Like how he finalized it in The Last Jedi. Like they changed up the ways and whatnot and got rid of like the old ways of like how they used to do things and whatnot. Because you remember when Yoda came to Luke at the end or in the middle of The Last Jedi as a Force Ghost? He was like, yeah, burn the books. Burn them. Like, this is the new way of the Jedi and whatnot. Like, fuck the old way and stuff like that. We don't need to do all that anymore and whatnot. And they pretty much is like a better route now for the Jedi and stuff. So I think this is probably just hinting at that. Like, they're going to be changing the ways and whatnot. And I guess he's going to change a little bit in his teachings when his academy, like, starts running up and stuff and whatnot. So
Yeah, because when R2 dropped him off in the X-Wing,
yeah.
you didn't see R2 leave.
Did he stay?
You just didn't see the X-Wing leave. It dropped him off, and you didn't see. We don't know if he left or he did leave.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a good question. I have no clue. Because at the end, Grogu was with Din Djarin, the Mandalorian. So I don't know. I have no clue.
I hope they bring back Cad Bane, because if they don't, I'm gonna be pissed.
Yeah, I was kind of let down with that. I was like, damn it. Why the fuck
did you bring him in just to kill him off?
for 2 episodes and you killed them off? I'm like, damn
I'm gonna
it.
be pissed. I'm gonna be pissed. They better bring him back. They better put him in a fucking bacta tank. I don't know. They better modify him. I don't know, but they need to bring him back. That's a legendary character.
I'm like, it was fucking awesome to see him live action. I was like, fuck. I was like, yo, you can't do him like that.
You can't tease us like that and then just be like, oh yeah, goodbye.
I was like, no. I was like, the history between him and Boba Fett is so deep because Cad Bane was friends with his dad, Jango Fett, and whatnot. So he's been around for like years and whatnot. So like, I wanted to see the live action more of Cad Bane and get more into like the lore of him and stuff. So
Yeah, I just I thought it was all right. I thought the episode was okay. It was a little bit blah.
yeah,
It wasn't that you know,
wasn't
the
anything
past
crazy.
3 or 2 episodes
past two episodes
were
wow.
great. Yeah, they should have
wow.
at least used one of those episodes for like a season finale.
Yeah.
Like maybe, you know, cutting when he goes to the planet where Luke is training Grogu. They should have left it off as that and then carried it over to Mandalorian to
Yeah.
finish it off.
Yeah, should have done it like that.
I don't know. Let's see what happens.
I don't know.
Disney's on fire. They're on a roll.
Yeah, yeah, man. What's the next show that's going to be coming out? Is Obi-Wan, right?
Oh, that's right. That's in April. March or April.
Or in April. When is the Ahsoka season going to be coming out? Is that next year or something like that?
Is she gonna be live action?
Yeah. Yeah, she's getting her own
Interesting.
show and shit. And I think they're going to be hinting at Thrawn in that one.
But we are gonna get Darth Vader. Christian Hayden's coming back.
Yeah, and Obi-Wan.
Yeah.
And
That's gonna be
they've been
interesting.
talking a lot about that lately and stuff like that. Like we're going to be seeing like a whole new Vader and shit like that.
I hope so.
So if they say like that, I'm like, give me more of what you showed us in fucking Rogue One.
Yeah.
If that's what you mean, I'm all for it.
Surprise us.
I'm all for it.
Give us everything.
I am
we
all
want
for
it
that
all.
shit.
Don't hold back. Stop holding back. Give us everything.
No, lightsaber fights in the shows have been pretty good. I'm not gonna lie. Like the
Yeah, but they
Ahsoka
haven't
one
really
and all that.
they haven't really fought other
lightsabers.
yeah.
Well, we're gonna
Or
see
have
that
like
in
multiple
Obi-Wan now.
lightsabers.
I
Like
see that in Obi-Wan now. That's just gonna be crazy.
that would be pretty cool.
It's gonna be nuts. I
Yeah.
don't know, man.
See what happens. Yep.
What else we got?
I don't know. You got anything to talk about?
I kind of want to save it for the next episode when we have the whole crew here and shit. There was a lot of shit going on this week with like Kanye and all that stuff, so I'll wait.
Well, we could talk about the isn't there a documentary coming out this week?
I think it's already out on Netflix.
Oh, it is out already.
I haven't watched it yet, but
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on Netflix today about it, but
yeah.
because it would be trending.
Yeah, someone told me that it's already on Netflix, but I'm like, I didn't think it was coming out that soon. I know they had the Hollywood premiere and stuff, but if it was already on Netflix, I felt like I would have already seen it already.
Yeah, and I know Julia Fox went on Call Her Daddy podcast
Oh yeah,
and said a few things
yeah.
that we
haven't
definitely
watched that
should
yet.
dissect in the next episode.
Yeah, I gotta watch that. And
Yeah, we'll
whatnot.
watch it and we'll critique it.
Yeah, see what happens. I don't know.
This is our life. But yeah, I don't know. I find it odd everything that's going on because at first he's like, "Oh, I want to be with Kim. I want my family back." And like, you have your girlfriend here, and it's like, how does that make her feel?
Damn,
And then you're like bringing a lookalike to the or whatever, the screening, and it's just like, what is happening here?
I don't know, man. It's
It's
just
just so odd. Everything's so odd about this.
I don't know.
This is ultra Hollywood.
Yeah,
This is a real Hollywood relationship.
yeah.
Because like you have a girlfriend, and like imagine like you're with someone, and he's just like, "Oh, I want my family back. I want Kim back." He's like, "Yo, so what are you doing with her?" Like she just
Unless-
got to know. She just knows. Like
Unless now, like
she's a
he
pawn.
doesn't really like want to be with Kim anymore. He just wants his family, like just to have a cool, cordial relationship with Kim and to see his kids and stuff.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah,
Because like he said his kid is his number one priority. So
which rightfully so. That's a good.
So-
it's a good attitude to have, especially being a father in this day and age.
I think he just wants to be there for them when they grow up and stuff. So
There's no issues with that.
yeah,
No issues with that. But yeah, we can end it on this, right?
yeah, man.
Yeah, so we'll talk about the Kim and Kanye situation on the next episode. But right now, we are half an hour away from coin toss for the Super Bowl. We're really looking forward to the halftime show. Thank you for tuning into the Last Slice podcast. It's your boy Jimbo the Kid, Trillboy, Bodega Cat. We can't wait to have you back on for the
Yes,
next
sir.
one. And thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to our channel. We come out with a new episode every Tuesday, and you can also watch A Slice of Doom that comes out during the week as well, where there's a more political talk for those who are interested in politics. But thank you guys for tuning in. Let's go Bengals. Let's see what happens.
Bengals, baby. Joe Burrow. Let's
All right.
go, baby.
Later.